Thank you for coming tonight. You may be seated. I am beyond honored to welcome friends, family, teachers, mentors, and my peers to Tuloso Midway's commencement. Though I am new myself to the warrior community, I want to thank every warrior for their warmth and role in shaping my high school experience. I would also like to extend gratitude to my Aunt Ellen Blassingame for taking care of me and allowing me to pursue my passions, Christina, my sister, for supporting me alongside high school, and David Gardner, Miss Tasha Jones, and the TM Speech and Debate team for being a wonderful second family. 4 years ago, we started high school. 4 years ago, by winning Album of the Year for a second time, Taylor Swift joins an elite group of artists. She was quite literally at the top of her career. Similarly, we now are at our own summits with the support, skills, and drive to go even higher. As Taylor herself reminds us, there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments or your fame. But if you just focus on the work and you don't let those people sidetrack you, someday, when you get where you are going, you will look around and you will know that it was you and the people who love you that put you there. And that will be the greatest feeling in the world. Be proud of yourself, your merit, and your achievements that have brought you here today. But more importantly, guard your reputation and protect your lover. With love and support behind you, you'll have people to celebrate your success with and the help to get there in the first place. With that being said, thank you to TM for allowing us to celebrate today safely. Thank you to our teachers for your role in nurturing us. Thank you to our caregivers for providing for us. And thank you all for coming tonight. We're not quite out of the woods yet, however, both because life is a classroom and we must continually grow, be, and do better, but also because we need to be fearless, to speak now, and to advocate for what we believe in with a passion that is burning red. It is a disservice to those who have made sacrifices for us and for those in the audience who have worked tirelessly so that our experiences could be as they were. The road is long ahead, and while we might not have a ready getaway car, we'll go places beyond our wildest dreams and shape the world into what we envision it. It's a job fit for only the young, and considering we're the class of 2020, we definitely have the vision for it. The world is dynamic, even more so now, and it truly is a blank space. Continue to shake it off, and remember this moment in the back of your mind, because the rest of the world is black and white, but we are in screaming color. Thank you again, celebrate the achievements of your graduate, and enjoy the ceremony.
Now I present to you Caitlin Miller.
Oh my gosh. Would you please rise and stand for our pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you.
Good evening. As the principal of Tuloso Midway High School, it is my privilege to welcome each and every one of you to the Tuloso Midway High School graduation ceremony honoring the class of 2020. Two campuses, Tuloso Midway High School and Tuloso Midway Academic Career Center, are represented tonight by these outstanding young people. It is at this time we will recognize some very special individuals in our audience. First, parents, guardians, and grandparents, without your love and support, these students would not be here this evening. Would you please stand and receive a well-deserved, heartfelt thank you? You may be seated. Tuloso Midway Independent School District is fortunate in wonderful educators and staff. With the TMISD educators and staff, please stand so that we can thank you for all the help that you have given the class of 2020. Thank you. You may be seated. It is an honor to introduce members of the Tuloso Midway Independent District School Board of Trustees. Please stand as you are introduced. President Paul Mastella. Vice President Felix Landine Jr. Secretary Stephen Holscher. Vice Secretary Jan Mastella. Trustee Billy Lerma. Trustee John Samaniego. Trustee Kim Schick. Now, representing the District Central Administration, Superintendent Mr. Rodney Sumner. Director of School Operations, Chris Casares. Director of Educational Services, Ms. Holly Alderson. Director of Staff Services, Ana Elizondo. And Director of Special Education, Ms. Yolanda Alvaro. Now representing the campus administration, Assistant Principal, Ms. Stacy Lucas. Assistant Principal, Ms. Priscilla Vega. Principal of the Tuloso Midway Academic Career Center, Melody McLaren. Assistant Principal, Ms. Iris Chapa. Tuloso Midway ISD Athletic Director, Wade Miller. The High School Testing and College and Career Readiness Coordinator, Ms. Rose Bettis. High School Counselors, Ms. Nelda Garibay. Ms. Mavis Lumenpau. Ms. Lindsay Bowers. And the ACC Counselor, Ms. Frances Bain. ACC Administrative Assistant, Ms. Jennifer Wenlin. Now, at this time, I would like to introduce Tuloso Midway High School's 2020 Salutatorian, a student who has performed at an exceptional level in all endeavors in her high school career. Would our Salutatorian's family please stand? Let me present Miss Vanessa Barden.
Hello and welcome everyone to the official graduation ceremony. To begin, I would like to thank all of you, from the teachers and faculty to the friends and family, for being in attendance this evening. You have all had a profound impact on the development of the students that will be graduating today, and thank you for all of your efforts that you have invested in us to this day. Personally, I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me, my sister for being an absolute pain while also being my biggest fans, my friends and family my friends and teammates for their friendship and support, and lastly, my dog Ben, who despite not being an emotional support animal, definitely has enough experience to be one. Today is no small feat, to be here both in the physical sense and academic sense. It feels like the world has lost its mind, with every month popping out a new big event, like a messed up version of a gumball machine where instead of candy, we get things like murder hornets. But even despite what is going on in the US and the world, this should not take away from the accomplishment that is graduation, which is perhaps one of the most significant and life-altering achievements we can claim to this day. Never hesitate to recognize how proud each and every person here today is of you for completing such a long and difficult task. 12 years. And in those 12 years, it is hard to ignore the determination, perseverance, patience, hard work, and even sacrifice that embodies itself in the attitudes of every graduate of the class of 2020. I have no doubt that every graduate here will find a way to succeed in their life, and I encourage all of you to not only follow the opportunities available to you, but also follow your heart and pursue a cause of particular importance to you. Instead of following the path of past generations and graduating classes, I challenge you all to make your own path. The risks are always present and you will make mistakes, but it's up to you to whether to learn from your mistakes and keep pushing forward, which honestly I have no doubt that all of you will be able to do. Thank you all again for participating in our graduation, and congratulations class of 2020 on graduating. Thank you.
At this time, we will recognize several special groups of students of this outstanding class. Will the 2020 cum laude graduates please stand? You may be seated. Will the students graduating with one or more endorsements and a distinguished level of achievement please stand? You may be seated. Will the academic top 10% of the class of 2020 please stand? You may be seated. 118 of these seniors have earned between 3 to 32 college hours through our partnership with Del Mar College. At this time, will the 19 dual credit students who earned 24 college hours or more and received a Del Mar College cord for this remarkable achievement please stand? You may be seated. Will the 7 graduates who participated at the Del Mar College graduation ceremony for earning 27 college hours towards a Level 1 certificate in welding please stand and be recognized? We partnered with the University of Texas in Austin. We have 101 seniors who earned UT college hours and received a UT cord. Please stand. Will the students graduating who have earned an Eagle Scout rank please stand? You may be seated. Will the seniors who plan to enter the military upon graduation please stand? You may be seated. Will each student who has attended Tuloso Midway Independent School District from kindergarten through the present please stand? You may be seated. At this time, I would like to present to you Tuloso Midway High School's 2020 Valedictorian. She is an accomplished scholar who has worked extremely hard to maintain an exemplary academic record throughout her her high school career. Would our valedictorians family please stand? Now let me present Ms. Reagan Holscher.
T what? T what? T what? Freshman year, our class shirts looked a little different than they do now. We started off with slogans like, "Our future is clear," or "Watch out for the class of 2020," with the zeros as little eyes. 4 years later, and our future is pretty foggy, and no one heeded the warning to watch out for our class. So now we're in a pandemic with class shirts that have toilet paper or masks on them. Despite everything, we are here together one last time. Well, half of us at least. I'd like to begin by thanking the school board, our principals, superintendent, teachers, and the rest of our administration for making this possible amidst strict guidelines from the governor, the county judge, the Texas Education Agency. Please stand to be recognized. I would also like to thank those who served our country in the U.S. military, including my grandmother, Lieutenant Colonel Judy Helsher, Air Force, my grandfather, Specialist 5th Class Raymond Helsher, Army, great-grandfather and Purple Heart recipient, Private 1st Class Jesse Lang, Army, and Great-Aunt Rosalie and Great-Aunt Floyley, both serving in the U.S. Navy. If there are any members or family members of the U.S. military or first responders, please stand and be recognized for your continued dedication to our community and country. Although all our loved ones may not be here, we know they are proud of us, and hopefully they are watching via live stream. As I spend a little time saying thank you to my loved ones, please take a moment to think about who has impacted your life, who you are grateful for, and why you are better because of them. Personally, I'd like to thank my parents, Gwinnetta and Stephen, and my brother Rush, who's watching via live stream, for more things than I can list in a speech tonight. To my grandparents on my dad's side, Raymond and Judy Helsher. Thank you, Grandpa, for buying me a new cactus every time I killed the one you previously gave me. Judy, thank you for being my grandma and all the baking sessions and cookies. Thank you, Grandma Helen. While I never met you, I wish every day that I would have the chance to talk to you and see you, since everyone says I look like you. Thank you for watching over me in heaven until I get to meet you. Thank you to my great-aunt Rosalie and her late twin Floyley for being adventurous women who traveled the world, shared your stories with me, and paved the way for the next generation of women. To my maternal grandparents, Larry and Nita Fawcett. Thank you, Grandma, for letting me keep the horses at the house when we moved, and thank you for feeding when we go out of town, and for adopting my duck, and Maddie Mae's duck, and Megan Nolan's duck. Grandpa, thank you for always talking politics with me and for teaching me that you can't buy apples with money you spend on oranges. And one last thank you to someone who isn't family, but we would certainly claim him, Father Zenon. Thank you for devoting time to the Violet community and to God. And thank you for preparing me for my confirmation and for my life. To my closest TM senior friends throughout the year, Emery, thank you for being on call 24/7 and for driving me wherever I needed to go and helping me with whatever I needed help with. Maria, thank you for being my friend since 5th grade and for all the memories you, Haley, and I made at Stock Show. Ivan, I'll see you around Aggieland, but I'll definitely miss Monty Mondays. And Caitlin, we met way back in GT, and since then, you became my lake buddy and my favorite cheerleader. I'll miss you lots because you'll be so far away, but I know you'll come down every once in a while. Quite a few of us began our education at the Tuloso Midway Primary. If you remember the days of Book Buck Bonanza, watching out for snakes on the playground, and waiting in line to finally get a swing, stand up. Like y'all, I started my education at the primary. Now, if you moved here a little later and found yourself at the absolute best playground imaginable that included endless hours of monkey bars and the tallest slides, the intermediate, please stand up. We definitely got our fair share of blisters there. Next, if you moved here in middle school and remember playing Survivor at the end of the year to prepare for your first science STAR test, or wish the days of pass and play never ended, stand up. Finally, if you lived through having to add your ID to your outfit, half days at school due to AC failures, and a pandemic, stand up. That's everyone. And y'all stay standing for just a minute. 12 years ago, we thought this day would never get here. A month ago, we were unsure we would be able to celebrate together. Like Kevin, I too love Taylor Swift. I just prefer her older music. So, to quote Swift, "Long live the walls we crashed through. I had the time of my life with you." And Caitlin, I need your help on this last part. She's going to bring back her cheer memories here.
Victory, what's the senior battle cry? Victory, that's our senior battle cry. Let's go. Where's? Oh my God, people are
Thanks for all the memories, TM.
Now, seniors, please stand. Mr. Sumner, by the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Tuloso Midway Board of Trustees, I certify that the candidates standing before you have fulfilled all requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Texas and the Tuloso Midway Independent School District. I therefore recommend to you that these candidates be certified as graduates of the Tuloso Midway High School class of 2020.
Mr. Perchio, as superintendent of schools and by the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Tuloso Midway Board of Trustees, I accept your recommendation to certify these graduates of Tuloso Midway High School. Mr. Mostella, I hereby certify these seniors for graduation. I recommend to you that these candidates be granted diplomas as the graduating class of 2020 from Tuloso Midway High School. Seniors, you may be seated.
Here we go. Abriel Acuña. Salma Aguado. Juan Aguinaga. Jordan Alejandro. Jashanti Ali. Anaí Alonso. Angelina Alvarado. Lisbeth Alvarado Garcia. Caleb Amaya. Anthony Anderson. Aaron Andrade. Adrian Andrade. Lorena Andrade. Edward Arce. Sarah Ariola. Marisela Arvizu. Justin Ayala. Jamishia Ayala. London Ayala. Brendan Bayham.
Are you willing to shake my hand, sir?
Gabriela Barajas. Elizabeth Barrera. Vanessa Barton. Isaiah Beltran. Isaac Benavides. Madison Bennett. Ricky Bennett. Michaela Bowers. Christian Brown. Benjamin George David Brutlos II. Jordan Bueno. Wyatt Cock. Brooke Candela. Jacob Cannon. Clarissa Carlos. Kristen Carpenter. Miranda Carpio. Victoria Garizales. Jacob Cáceres. Crystal Casas. Amarilis Castillo. Christian Castillo. Victor Castillo III. Alec Castro. Isaiah Castro. Kaylee Ceballos. Lancelot Chadwick. Austin Champion. Ariel Chavez. Bailey Clack. Logan Coppage. Destiny Cortez. Kelly Cortez. Isabella Constante. Garrett Cox. Adrian Diaz Jr. Christina Craig. Kevin Craig. Abigail Cruz. Kiana Cruz. Jared De Los Santos. Eric Lamont Dooley, Jr. Haley Emmons. Azucena Escalera. Carlos Escobar Lizaraga. Isabella Esquivel. Trayton Estes.
Congratulations, Trayton. So glad you came to our school.
Julio Cesar Fernandez, Jr. Bianca Yvette Fernandez Guerrero. Emiliano Manuel Flores.
Congratulations.
Hayden Joseph Flores. Giselle Alexis Flores. Miranda Lorraine Flores. Nathaniel Flores. Marcos Javier Fuentes. Angel Garcia. Bianca Renee Garcia. Deunera Taya Garcia. Destiny Beyonce Garcia. Fisher Garcia. Jaden Rain Garcia. John David Garcia Jr. Kimberly Faith Garcia. Mia Moon Garcia. Roman Logan Garcia. Zoe Alyssa Garcia. Gabriella Elizabeth Garrison. Caitlin Lavon Garrison. Caleb Matthew Garza. Desiree Leanne Garza. Marcos Isaiah Garza. Mark Anthony Manzano Garza. Monica Marie Garza. Allison Grace Genzer. Bradley Goad. Joshua Gomez. Violet Latricia Gonzalez. I'll let it pass. Xavier Anthony Gonzalez. We'll let him take a picture. Ali Lola Gonzalez. Gabriela Gonzalez. Francisca Gabriela Gonzalez. Jacqueline Ray Gonzalez. Fernando Gorena Jr. Emily Catherine Graves. Chisholm James Green. Carson James Groom. Jessica Lynn Groom. Jacob Joe Anthony Guerra. Oh, wait just a second. Samantha Gutierrez. Ethan Michael Hari. Thank you. Jace Julian Hasty. Riley Curtis Hawkins. John Eric Heilman. Michael Miles Helms. Mackenzie Faith Hermes. Amanda Rose Hernandez.
Congratulations, sweetheart.
Megan Danielle Hernandez. Michaela Jewel Hernandez. Sarah Elizabeth Hernandez. Samuel. Check out the mask. Samuel James Herrera. Holland Beth Height. Felicia Hinojosa. Lucifer Damian Hinojosa. Michael Aiden Hinojosa. Ryan Christopher Hinojosa.
Hey guys.
Reagan Grace Holscher. Clarissa Elizabeth Hofstadt. Aaron Joseph Hawley. Madison Audrey Hooper. Macy Nicole Holtz. Candace Brooke Huckman. Chance Scott Hull.
He did?
They need to take a picture again.
Okay.
The last one, Chance Holt.
I'm glad you can tell that. You blink. You blink.
You just missed me that much. I wanted you to do it all over again.
No. Don't blink this time. You got to slide. I'd like to congratulate the class of 2020. Y'all are graduating in a unique fashion that hasn't been done at Tuloso Midway in a long time, but under certain circumstances, you've made history, something you can remember for the rest of your lives. So, seniors, would you all please stand? All right, will you take your tassels and move them to the left side of your mortar board? Mr. Sumner, on behalf of the Tuloso Midway Independent School District, I accept your recommendation for the granting of diplomas and thereby declare these seniors as the 2020 graduating class of Tuloso Midway High School. Please join us in the alma mater.
Seniors, please have a seat. Now, a closing message by Miss Christina Craig.
First and foremost, thank you to the staff of Tuloso Midway for this ceremony, and thank you to everyone that was able to gather today for this milestone during this challenging time. I would also like to extend my sincere gratitude to my aunt, Ellen Blassingame, and to my brother, Kevin Craig, because without them, I would not have accomplished what I have. I just want y'all to know that there will be many ups and downs in life. It's like a roller coaster. So prepare for that and don't give up. I know you may hear that all the time, but if I'd given up a long time ago, I wouldn't be standing here today. I hope that in those moments, you'll be generous with yourself and trust your inner voice. Because more than ever, we need people to be guided by their own senses of principle, and not the whims of a culture that prizes ambition and sensationalism and celebrity and vulgarity and doing whatever it takes to win. Because if enough of you listen to that voice, if enough of you prove that this generation isn't going to make the same mistakes as the one before, then doing the right thing won't seem as rare or as difficult as special. So thank you to the class of 2020 at Tuloso Midway High School.
Family, friends, as you know, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected our nation, state, community, and the educational system as a whole. We are proud to announce that we have included in each graduate's diploma a lifetime pass for for any Tuloso Midway High School athletic event here at Warrior Stadium and Tuloso Midway High School. Congratulations, class of 2020. After the recessional, you are welcome to meet your graduates on the home side parking lot of Warrior Stadium. Congratulations.
They go over there on that side. They're waiting on the music. You gonna tell them the music? The music?
Up in circumstance.
Is he gonna play it? Oh, there. seat.